Bonjour, hello. Today we are going to see how to set up our interactive notebooks for French class. You will need, obviously, a notebook. Yours may be a different color. A pen or a pencil, a Sharpie, and a ruler. So to start, let's start with the Sharpie. Please write your name on the front cover. So if your name is Clara Oswald, or Poe Dameron, or Seamus Finnegan, or Mrs. Hudson, that's what you'll write here. I am Fitz P, so I'm going to write my name. Also on the front cover, if you would please write the name of the language that you are studying in the language that you are studying up top here. So this is for français. And I'm going to put the year down here in the corner. This is 2016-2017 school year. Now, taking the same Sharpie, what I would like you to do is to write your name here along the edge of the notebook, here, and also along the bottom edge. So if your name is Emily or Elizabeth or Kaylee or Seamus or Liam, that's what you would write. I am Fitz P, so that's what I'm going to write. And it is a little difficult and messy to write on the end of a notebook. You can do it. So it should look like that. Let me do this last edge. Ta-da! All set. Now you are done with the Sharpie and you may put it away. So next, you may use either a pen or a pencil. I'm going to use a pen. And inside your notebook, you're going to put a number in the upper corner, starting with page 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You know what? It's really boring to watch me write numbers on pages. So what I would like you to do is to pause this video and come back somewhere around page 100. $99, 100, 101. If you've been numbering your pages correctly, then the odd numbers should be on the right-hand page. Now you may pause the video again and come back when you have finished numbering all of the pages. Welcome back to the end of the book. 186, 187, 188. Now you'll notice that although I've come to the last page and this notebook is supposed to have 200 pages in it, this particular notebook only has 188. It's rare that the pages are short, but it does happen, so don't freak out. As long as you've ended on an even numbered page, we can fix any problems with your numbering at some point later. If you ended up with more than 200 pages, 204 or 208, that is also normal. So while we're back here in the back of the book, we're going to label the last 4 pages, and the last 4 pages only, with a heading. This heading is meta-language. So we're going to label it right up here. M-E-T-A-L-A-N-G-U-A-G-E. Meta-language. You'll notice I used the French alphabet to spell that word. We're going to do this for 3 more pages. M-E-T-A-L-A-N-G-U-A-G-E. G-U-A-G-E. And then last page, meta language. M-E-T-A-L-A-N-G-A. No, L-A-N-G-U-A-G-E. Meta language. Now it's a very strange word. These last 4 pages of the book will be our glossary. So the first entry in our glossary is going to be this word, meta language. So in order to put an entry in, we're going to skip a line and we're going to write our term, in this case, meta language. Underline the word and then add a working definition. Meta language is a very fancy word. Language teachers use it, English teachers use it, and it is a very fancy word for something very simple. Meta language, or the words we use to talk about language. And I will give you an example. So for example, the word noun and the word verb are examples of meta language. Now what I would like you to do is to please turn to the front of the book, all the way back to page 1. And what I would like you to do is for the first 8 pages of the book, I would like you to label them indices. I-N-D-I-C-E, comme ça, indices. Indice, ça veut dire table of contents or index, so that we will be able to write a table of contents. So please add this word to the top of the first 8 pages. I-N-D-I-C-E. I-N-D-I-C-E. Keep going until you reach page 8. And on the last page, page 8, indices. Now for all of these pages that you've labeled with indices, I would like you to take your ruler. And I know that there is a line on the left side of the page, but there's not a clearly defined line on the right side of the page. Using your ruler, I would like you to add one. Comme ça. And keep doing that until you get back to page 1, please. Here we are back on page 1. Now, because the index is going to function like a table of contents, we should probably actually add these things in. So the first thing that we have is the indice. So over here in the margin, I'm going to write the date. Please write whatever date it is for you today. For me today, it is the 23rd of August. And I'm going to write indice because I know that the first 8 pages I have are the indices. And over here I'm going to write the page numbers that these things appear on. So in this case, 1 through 8. Now I'm going to skip a line and I'm going to add in meta language. Same thing, we're going to start with the date. So if you need to look up a term, you can do so fairly easily. Now I'm going to look in the back of my book so I know exactly what pages. My meta-language section starts on page 185 and ends on page 188. Please use the page numbers that are appropriate for your book. And there we go. Okay, that is all for the setup today. Thank you very much. Merci, au revoir.